good, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Shaq, aka Shot by Shaq, but known as the Larry Lounge. We got another episode dropping right now. To my left, I got the one only Sean Legend. Got my boy Riece in the building, man. How you feeling?
What's good, man? What's good? Straight. Just happy to be here.
That boy acting nervous, man. You gonna be alright, man. You gonna get to it.
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm straight.
So first thing first, man. Some people in the city do know you from the hooping, and for what I was told, I definitely was told you was a bucket. And top of that, I seen your highlights too. You are nice.
Slight. I ain't all that, but you know what I'm saying? I think myself as the best shooter in Charlotte. So if anybody want to challenge that, hit my line.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
So are you born and raised in Charlotte? You born and raised in Charlotte?
Born and raised.
What high school you went to?
Olympic High School. Then I went to Kennedy Middle School. Then I went to Steel Creek Elementary School, all in the same circle.
And you pretty much played ball your whole life?
Ever since I was 4 years old.
You played other sports too?
I played football when I was younger, and crazy thing is, before I even went to high school, I played quarterback, and people was like, yo, you might as well stick to playing quarterback. But you know, Olympic, where they run the ball 50 times a game, so I'm like, I'm not gonna go play quarterback and hand the ball off every play, you know what I'm saying? So once I got to high school, I contemplated between like going back and forth, and then my high school coach was like, nah, if you playing basketball, you can't play football. So I just said,
cause he didn't want you to get hurt, did he?
bro, I've been the same size since 9th grade.
And how tall are you?
6'5".
You been 6'5" since when?
Bro, I was like 5. Dang, I was like 5. Bro, I was like 5'4", 5'5" in the 9th grade.
Dang.
5'4", 5'5" in 9th grade. I grew to maybe like 5'7", 5'8", 10th grade. And then after 10th grade, I grew to like 6'3", and then senior year, I grew to 6'5".
Jeez. So, wait. So let's backtrack. So in middle school, did you play football as well, or you just play basketball?
No, I played both. I played both in middle school, but crazy about that too. My homeboy, like one of my closest friends growing up, he played quarterback too, but he was like 6'2" in middle school, bro. So like, of course he got all the playing time. I didn't no playing time like that. And then I got in a game one time, and I threw a pass, and the coach was like, "Oh, I need to play you more," and I'm like, "You're telling me now for you know what I'm saying?" So once I got to high school, I was like, do I really want to deal with going through the same thing I went through just because I love playing football? Or do I just want to stick with basketball? And I was just like, nah, I'm going to stick with basketball. But if I could redo it, go all over, I'd play football.
Play football. You still be a quarterback or?
Yeah, for sure.
Quarterback. So your freshman year at Olympics, were you on varsity already, or you had to work your way up to varsity?
Yeah, I played JV, but I worked out with varsity every time. Coach was like, yeah, man, come work out with the varsity. So I had to go to morning workouts, all that type of stuff. And then I just played JV because he was nice my freshman year. I don't know if you ever heard of Reggie Arsenault.
No, I've never heard of Arsenault.
Cold, but he was cold. And he had a couple of guards in front of him that was like, you know what I'm saying? You heard of Kenny Funderburg.
Yeah,
right?
I heard of him.
Kenny played on that team. He was older than me.
Oh, dang, Kenny played with y'all?
Yeah, and so I didn't really I wasn't going to play at all, so he was like, you might as well just go to JV and get better. But we lost every game my JV year.
So let me ask you a question. So I'm from Greensboro.
Yeah.
So in high school, we had a freshman team, JV, then varsity.
Nah.
So y'all ain't had it in Charlotte, just had strictly
JV varsity.
That's crazy. I know the freshman, that's crazy, because 9th grade played, okay, if you was good enough in 9th grade, they put you on JV and varsity level, but I know we had a freshman team, JV and varsity.
Yeah, so no, we just had JV varsity. If you was good enough, like, I don't know if you ever heard of a dude named Sean Anthony.
I heard of Sean Anthony.
Sean Anthony played varsity his freshman year.
How tall? He was tall. He hadn't been tall when he was.
Nah, he was just OD fast. Like, bro could finish up the rim. He could do whatever you wanted to that you needed from a point guard at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like he got the opportunity, but because I was still shorter, and at that time I was a spot up shooter only. Like catch and shoot only. And so coach was like, nah, you need to develop a little more stuff like that. So I wasn't really tripping. And then sophomore year, when I got that shot to play varsity, Reggie ended up getting hurt. I started a couple games. I broke the record like 3 games into my sophomore.
You broke the record your sophomore?
3-pointers. Broke the record like 3 games.
You was on JV or varsity?
Varsity.
So you played varsity your sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, sophomore.
And you was like still like 5'10", 5.
I was like 5'7", 5'8".
5'7", 5'8".
Yeah.
Broke through. That's crazy. That's what's up though. To this day, your record's still there?
Yeah, I broke it. I ended up breaking that record my senior year.
That's crazy. Okay, so who would you modify your game after?
Growing up or now?
Both. You do growing up. We can do both. Yeah, let's do both.
So growing up, my dad is a big Duke fan, so he was like, I only want you to watch one person, and that's JJ Redick. So growing up, I only watched JJ Redick.
JJ Redick.
I never watched anybody else because I knew I could shoot real good. I could shoot young too. But as I got older, I started getting a little stronger. I could start shooting the three better. So I was like, yeah, I'm only watching JJ.
What's good, friends and family? This podcast is sponsored by Omari Delore. Make sure you click the link at the bottom of the video and use my code, the Larry Lounge, to get 10% off of any gear. Make sure you shop and cop, and let's get it.
And now it's like, I watch a little bit of like, my favorite player, KD, so I watch all KD stuff. We got the same type of build. He lanky. He can do a lot of stuff with the ball. He can score. So now I'm like, that's what I want to be like. So after like senior year of high school, I was only watching KD. I can still shoot. I was just trying to figure out how to be able to score more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so with you breaking a record your sophomore year, how was it like coming to school the next day when you knew you broke the record?
Bro, you know, man, it's actually crazy, like, because like, yeah, people come to the game and people be cheering.
Yeah.
But people don't really know, you know what
About
I'm saying?
what's going on.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
it's not like our school at the time, we were good, but we weren't like as good as people thought that we were. So like, I didn't really get the recognition of like, oh yeah, he broke this record, such and such, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, oh, he had a good game and that's it.
Yeah.
So nobody was like, yo, you broke the record, stuff like that. Nah, that's it. Coach just texted me, was like, yo, you know you broke the record last night. And I was like, nah, I didn't know actually. And everybody else was just like, yo, congratulations and stuff like that. But nobody was like, yo, bro, you broke the record. You know you in the school record book. So nah, yeah.
So when you broke the record again, was it still the same feeling, or people actually knew this song when you broke your record again your senior year?
So I don't even, they still didn't know, but they knew that I had hit like a lot of shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They knew I hit a whole lot of threes, and it was like, hey, bro, you had a good game last night. I was like, yeah. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the type to be like boast or like hype myself up to where you be like, yo, I broke the record last night type thing. You know what I'm saying? People be like, yeah, you had a good game last night. I'd be like, yo, appreciate it for sure. But I was more so worried about us winning.
So did you play AAU too?
I played AAU since I was like 7 or 8.
What AAU team you played for?
I played for a team called the Queen City High. I played up my whole life. And then when I got to like 11, 12, my dad wanted me to play like my age. So you know Jonah Hood?
Yeah.
I played with his pops growing up for like 2 years, and then I played with this team called the Charlotte Hornets. You heard of Trey Fields?
I heard Trey Fields.
I played with his mom team. So I played with them, and then once I left them, I ended up playing with Team Charlotte.
Bro, I know you was done with it when you went back to playing with your age. I know you was killing.
Yes and no, because like I was still like only wanted to be a shooter, but coach wanted me to like score more. So like I was trying to transition into like trying to figure out how to score and be a shooter at the same time. So that first year, I ain't gonna lie, I struggled. I couldn't really do what I wanted to do, but that second year, I think I played way better.
So, what would you say the difference is between playing high school and AAU? I feel like I feel like in high school, depending on who you are, they will let you do a lot more.
Ooh, that's tough. High school AAU, I think high school more so depending upon like your coach. Like you got a good coach, then you know what I'm saying, like you're gonna have a good team, you're gonna have a good system that can show what you can do. And AAU is more so you.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be able to hoop, you gotta be able to show your talents on your own, because coach not there for wins and losses. Coach is there, you know what I'm saying, to basically just be a coach and run the team, you know what I'm saying? But like my AAU team, Like Team Charlotte was probably like Team Charlotte. Jeff was the best coach I ever had.
Okay.
Jeff in AAU, Jeff McGinnis was the best coach I had.
And Team Charlotte be traveling too.
Bro, he's going everywhere, but he actually like cared and he was trying to develop you at the same time.
Yeah, for high school and stuff.
You know what I'm saying? So like, but as far as like best coach overall, my high school coach hands down.
Okay, so let's backtrack for a second. So your sophomore year, you had broke the high school record. Were you starting or you come off the bench?
The game I broke the record, I was starting only because Reggie ended up getting hurt.
Okay.
Before that, I was coming off the bench. I was like 6th, 7th man.
Okay.
Me and this dude named Austin Descent, I don't know if you know him. But me and him was coming off the bench, and then Reggie got hurt. I ended up starting, but as soon as Reggie came back, I went back to the bench.
Yeah, for that.
Then I started coming back off the bench, 6th, 7th man type jump. But we was nice, bro. Went 28-2, so I really wasn't tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, about coming off the bench, because I knew like at some point in time I'm gonna get the game.
Yeah.
Like, coach wasn't just leaving me on the bench.
Especially after breaking that record.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
so how much were you averaging?
sophomore year, probably like, sophomore year I probably only averaged like maybe like 8 to 10.
That's still good. You broke the record though.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was a crazy game, man. It's just one of those games, you know what I'm saying? I feel like every basketball player had that one game where it seemed like you can't miss no shots.
Yeah, that's true.
That was that game for me. Like I missed no shots at all. Everything that was going in, I knew from tip off. I was like, bro, tonight gonna be a good night.
You just know.
Bro, I don't know why. I don't know what it was. I just felt good from the get go, and once I hit those first two, I was like, yeah, it's over.
It's crazy because like as a hooper, we just know like it's gonna be a long night for the team.
Oh, bro, like
It's gonna be a long night.
And then high school coach, and you play with certain players. Like every player I played with in high school was a good player that I lucked up and did not play with nobody selfish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
So like once I hit that first two, then I hit the third one, I hit the fourth one. They just kept throwing me the ball. So I was like, y'all can throw it to me. If I'm open, I'm shooting.
So your junior year, you grew, and were you starting to come to bench your junior year?
I started junior year.
So how did your coach feel when he seen like, yo, my boy done grew?
Bro, he shocked. Shocked. Like, dang, you getting taller. But I still couldn't put on no weight though. Like, never was able to put on weight.
Let me ask you a question. Do you like lifting weights? Because in high school, I hated lifting weights. Like I hated lifting weights.
I just wasn't like, I'm not gonna say I hated lifting in high school, but I just wasn't strong enough. So what I was lifting never really like transitioned to like my body. You know what I'm saying? But I was always super tough. So like, yeah, I'm small, but like
you played physical.
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't taking none of that.
So your senior year, you grew 6'5".
Yep.
And your coach was looking like, bro, ain't no way.
Yep. Wow. The crazy thing is, I didn't even think I thought I was done growing. My dad only 6 feet, so I was like, damn.
Wait, what about your mom? How tall your mom?
She 5'7".
5'7", okay.
So I mean, like it's a good ratio, but once I got to 6'3", the doctor told me I was gonna be between like 6 feet and 6'3". So once I got to 6'3", I was like, dang, I reached the plateau. I ain't growing no more. And then I caught those 2 more inches. I was like, all right, maybe I might. You know what I'm saying? I started being super optimistic. Like, now I'm gonna get to 6'8". I got to 6'5" and stopped.
So let me ask you a question. So with you being 6'5", did you change your game a little bit from a spot-up shooter to like I know you said you like the KD. So were you more like a off the dribble shooting, like drive to the basket more?
Senior year, I would say I changed my game a little bit more than like my junior year, my sophomore year. I started like slowly getting from like being a spot up shooter. Now I start going off the dribble a little bit more, attacking the rim a little bit more, stuff like that. But like shooting is like the foundation for me. So like I shoot before anything. Like if I ain't gotta put the ball on the floor, I'm not putting it on the floor. You know what I'm saying? I really shoot it. Just less energy for me and stuff like that. And so senior year, I remember a play specifically, but it was like 2 seconds left on the clock. And we playing against Grant Williams, Providence Day in Asheville.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 seconds left on the clock, dude passed it to me, and I shot, but Grant blocked it. And we walked into the locker room, coach cussing me out. Like, you could have got a 1-dribble pull up. I'm like, coach, it was 2 seconds, bro.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I had a pump fake, 1-dribble pull up, who's to say I would have got it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because 2 seconds is short in basketball.
You know what I'm saying, bro? That jump go like that. And so after he started saying that, after I hit a couple, then I started implementing that pump fake, 1-dribble pull up.
1-dribble, side step, 1-dribble.
You know what I'm saying? So like I started slowly adding more stuff to my game the older I got.
Okay. Yeah, because I see you went to Western Carolina for college to play ball. Did you have any like, excuse me? Do you have any like the different offers or other schools that was looking at you?
So crazy thing, bro. Like, all right, so senior year of high school with my head coach, junior year, we had a dude named Albert Freeman. You ever heard of him? Top 50 player in the nation. Could have won. He had every school in the world on him, bro. I swear. So after the season, we do like open gym and stuff like that. Where we had 25 to 40 D1, high major D1 coaches in the gym, bro.
At your school?
Open gym.
So when you was a junior, you was a junior too?
Yeah, we were the same class.
So that was clutch because they coming to see him, they coming to see y'all too.
Bro. And when I tell you, bro, it was after school type gym, like 6 o'clock, we had open gym. Whole side of the gym full of nothing but high major D1 coaches. So coach was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, they coming to see Al and stuff like that, but it's an opportunity for a lot of y'all other players to show what y'all got.
Mm-hmm.
And so Al is, he like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't even lie. He like that. He's still playing now overseas, getting good bread and stuff like that. And so that day I was guarding.
Mm-hmm.
So I was playing good defense and stuff like that. But I kid you not, the entire day, from open gym until the end of open
You
gym,
was cooking.
I missed 0 shots.
So you was cooking.
Bro, I missed 0 shots. If anybody watching this and y'all was there, y'all can vouch. I missed 0 shots, bro. Not a single shot that whole open gym, swear to God. And right after that, Florida started sending letters to me.
So what, the Gators?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Sending letters to me. And so they kept watching me, and coach was like, yo, they really liked you and stuff like that. But I wasn't a bad kid, but I didn't care for school at all. So like my grades weren't the best that they could have been type.
Yeah.
So I needed like a super high SAT score even to qualify to go, you know what I'm saying, to go D1. So Billy Donovan sending me mail with his name, sending me mail. So I'm like, dang, bro, they want me. And my mom was like, go, you know what I'm saying? Go. And I got a tutor and everything, bro. I just could not, I just did not care about school that much. Senior year I come, they still on me. I'm like, in my head I'm thinking like, I'm about to go to Florida. Like, hands down,
Yeah.
that was always a dream school for me. I'm like, yo, I'm going to Florida. I took the SAT, bro. God, I told my
you bombed it.
what? What? Bro, I probably got like an 8 to
And that makes it crazy now. I think I was told these kids don't take SATs no more.
No, they don't, bro. It's easier to go D1 now than it was
Back then, yeah.
You know what I'm
We had to the SAT and the ACT, all that stuff.
And the crazy thing is, bro, my cousin got like a 1,600 on the SAT, got like a 24 on the ACT. I'm like, oh, we could have just switched, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I ended up doing bad on that, and he was like, just go JUCO, and once you leave junior college, I'll come get you.
Wait, so who tell you that? The Florida coach tell you that?
Billy Donovan.
So he still wanted you.
Bro, I'm telling you, that day, bro, I didn't miss. And at the time, he had shooters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
facts.
that's the type of offense he wanted. He wanted shooters, bro. So, like, you get a 6'5" shooter, and he had crafty guards that can get in there, penetrate, kick, boom. Then you got a knockdown shooter. So I ended up going to this school called Barton Community College in Kansas. One of the toughest conferences
JUCO
that you could play in.
Well, I was gonna say too, besides Florida, did you have like another school looking at you?
Smaller, but like I didn't once Cause like me and my coach was like real close. So once he told me, he was like, "This is a real good conference. They just had a player commit to go to Alabama."
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I might as well give it a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really don't want to go like D2 at all or
Definitely.
low level D1. So I went out there. I had a good freshman year, but then at the same time, Billy Donovan left Florida, and then he ended up going to the league. So I'm like, dang, bro. So that crushed everything right there.
So I feel like it's like he was trying to get you to go there. When he left, you was just like, dang.
Wow. So I scratched that out. I had a couple like mid majors that wanted me. So I left the school in Kansas. I came back closer to home because my mom never got to see me play.
Man, how was it playing in Kansas?
Bro, that league is like that.
It's like that.
Bro, it's like that. If you can't go D1 and you got a school, it's called a Jayhawk conference, and you got a school in the Jayhawk conference that offers you, go, hands down, go, bro. You're gonna play against high level D1 talent every week, no matter who it is, bro. That conference is like that, and they put people in college. But it was just so far from me to where I was like, nah, I'm finna come back closer to home. So I ended up transferring, went to a school called South Georgia Tech, and it was like a restart for real.
So you transferred because you wanted to go closer to home?
I transferred really because I wanted my mom to see me. I wanted my mom to see me, to be able to see me play, and then I had gotten in some trouble out there.
Oh, okay. Your mommy asking in trouble. Your mommy asking.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I got arrested twice.
Dang.
Got arrested twice out there, and it just wasn't the right situation, bro. Like, first time ever in my life I've been refused at a restaurant.
For real?
Refused at a restaurant, bro.
Because scared coming.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, dealing with all that, my mental was not where it needed to be. I started smoking weed heavy. So I just wasn't.
You wasn't focused.
At all, bro. And the reason you go out there or go to JUCO is to focus. So then when I transferred to the school in Georgia, South Georgia Tech, everything, like I said, it was a reset for me. Everything was just like, all right, you got a fresh start. Now you could, you know what I'm saying? Now you can continue to grow on what you had coming from senior year.
Mm-hmm.
Went out there, ball, got All-American, stuff
Ooh.
like that.
How much were you averaging?
I was averaging 16, but I had a couple 30-point games out there.
What about the school of Kansas? How much were you averaging there?
Probably like 10, 11. Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy until you transferred.
I had some, so like, you only go to JUCO 2 years.
Yeah.
So I had some sophomore guards, technically they're sophomores, sophomore guards ahead of me, and they both were nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they played damn near all game, but they were nice, I ain't gonna lie. So I got in the game periodically and stuff like that. So I really didn't get the opportunity to shine how I wanted to shine that first year. But when I went to Georgia, coaches let me rock.
And you started.
You
had 30-point game. That boy out there cooking.
Dog. Every chance I got because I was like, now this is my last chance in JUCO. So now I'm trying to get.
Yeah, because you probably had to.
Bro, I'm trying to get to the highest level I can.
Yeah.
Trying to get to the highest level I can, and it worked out for me.
I meant to ask you too. So like, wait. So in high school, what year did you win state? Senior year. Man, that's crazy. So okay, so now let's backtrack back again. So now you in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
So you giving averaging 16, dropping 30 balls. So what schools was coming to see you then?
So early on, I had this school called I think they named like Fairleigh High, Dickinson. I think it's a school in Connecticut. I had Western, of course. I had Francis Marion, and a couple other schools. I don't even remember their names, but I ended up getting hurt. I pulled my groin and I was out 2 months. And the 2 months that I was out is when we played like high level competition.
The high level, okay, yeah.
Like high level competition. Like some of the best JUCOs on the East Coast, not the Midwest, on the East Coast. So I'm like, dang, bro, I'm finna lose a whole lot. Because, you know, you JUCO, you only got a certain amount of time for coaches to see you. Because if they don't get them high school players, now they looking at JUCO.
Yeah.
And once you scratch off their list, bro, you go home. So I got hurt. I thought Western was going to end up leaving. They stayed on there, and then we took a visit down there. And now to this day, I'm glad that I committed to Western because I got like brothers, coach that used to coach out there, man, close. That's like another dad to me.
Mm-hmm.
But going through it, I low-key shouldn't have committed as early as I did because toward the end of the season, I started getting back in my groove. I started scoring, having great games. And I feel like I probably could have squeezed out like a Power 5 offer.
For that, yeah.
But me and my dad went on a visit, and my dad said something.
Hey, go ahead.
Nah, he told him, he was like, yeah, when I come to the games, y'all gonna see me in the crowd yelling. And so one of the coaches was like, did I just hear that right? That means you coming? And me not thinking, I tried a straight impulsive thought. I was like, yeah, I'm coming. Not even thinking. Bro, not even thinking. And after I was like, dang, bro, I really don't know if I wanted to go there.
Yeah.
Because I low-key wanted to take like all the visits to see where I wanted to be. But I mean, it ended up working out.
Okay. Y'all go to ask you too. Did you take a visit to Florida?
No, bro. Not at all. Like, we didn't even get that far, but I'm telling you, right after I took the SAT, bro,
it was just.
he was like, Coach, you come. go junior college, bro. Go to junior college and see, you know what I'm saying, see if your grades get a little better. And they did, bro, but like, once he left, I was like, nah,
it was over.
I already knew I wanted to go in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, bro, I missed opportunity. And, you know what I'm saying, sometimes God closes doors for other reasons, you know what I'm saying? And so he just had to close that door. And I thought I was going to get another one open, but then I ended up getting hurt. So.
Yeah. So you get to Western Carolina. How was it? How do it feel to be for the people trying to be a college athlete? How do it feel to be a college athlete when you get to Western Carolina?
So coming from JUCO, bro, totally different.
It is totally different. Okay.
Totally different. Bigger campus, more students, more exposure. People know exactly who you are. You know what I'm
So
saying?
people already knew who you was coming in.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they broadcast and stuff like that, and then you just get like the stigma, like, oh, that's a basketball player. Like, so as you walk around campus, people know, like, oh, that's a basketball player. Or like, you play football, that's a football player.
Yeah, the way you walk and carry yourself.
So all that attention killed me. I'm not gonna lie, bro. First year I was on academic probation.
Dang, could you? Yeah.
Bro, I went to JUCO, bro. I'm around what, 1,100 max.
Yeah.
Then I go to Western, and then we had what? I think we got like 14,000. So I'm like, bro, this is a big difference, bro. So I'm partying,
Getting all that love.
not going to class, bro. I'm partying, bro. So I ended up getting on academic probation. And the year I got on academic probation, we probably could have won the SoCon.
Wait, so you actually did play when you got on campus?
So I played for like the first month. I mean, the first half of the semester I played. And then second half I was on academic probation, so coach on the bench.
Dang.
Bro, nothing. Can't do nothing but practice, but I'm killing in practice. Killing in practice, but you can't play.
Were you starting when you got to come off the bench?
So like the first couple practices, he was having me run with the second unit because there was people that was there before me, and he was trying to see. He was trying to see if they was gonna hoop. But I played. There was only 4 seniors, and then I would have came in and I'd have been a junior. And so some of the sophomores ended up starting, but after I say like a month or two, he put me in the starting lineup. But I couldn't gel, bro. Like literally, like when I first got there, I was hitting a lot of shots. Then I started playing with those 4 seniors. It's like the chemistry. Versus the chemistry that they had, I didn't have.
Yeah.
So like when I'm wide open, they not looking to kick it to me because you know what I'm saying, we never play with each other. So
that's true, yeah.
So they pass it to each other, and then last minute they try to kick it to me, and then I shoot, and I miss. I'm like, dang, but I was wide open for a couple seconds.
It's funny because that's just like going to your local gym You don't know nobody.
You don't know nobody, bro.
So people ain't gonna pass the ball and never see you play.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it threw my rhythm off. And then once I was on academic probation and I was playing with the second team, like the second unit and stuff like that, I was playing a whole lot better because they was more like willing to pass the ball.
Yeah, because they seen you play. They seen you.
You know what I'm saying? Like them seniors was like, nah, this is my last year, bro. I'm getting it in for me type jump. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you say that. So in college ball, they senior year. Seniors really be thinking like that for real. Since they last year, I'm trying to get to the league. I'm trying to make it. I'm gonna have to.
If they don't know you, 100%. If you don't come in there and prove yourself, or you don't show them what you can do, 100%. But once they start seeing what I could do, they themselves start coming up to me and be like, bro, we could use you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like they start opening up once they get to know you, and it's like, dang, bro, if y'all had that same mindset when I first came here, maybe I wouldn't have been on academic probation. Maybe I wouldn't have been partying as much as I thought because I feel like I'm a part of something now versus being like, well, I'm an outsider, so let me just stay an outsider and I'm gonna just party just so I can get to know people. And so like, yeah, once they started doing that, I was like, dang, bro. And then they went to SoCon tournament and they lost and they all looking at me like, yo, we could have used you. So, you know what I'm saying? You feel that. Like,
well, don't tell me that now.
Nah, but
I do
at the same
feel
time,
it, yeah.
I feel them because it's like, maybe I was that missing piece that they needed. Like, first time in the conference, so other teams don't really know me like that. So when y'all need, like, we had a point guard that was a good shooter, and then we had a 2-3 dude who could score. We had a 4-man who was, man, he just played so hard. And then we had a 5 that could do everything, like pass, everything, bro. So like I felt like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I was that missing piece that they needed.
That shooter.
But when I first got there, it just, bro, we could not gel, bro.
I feel that.
At all.
So this when the seniors left, that means so the following year the seniors had left. So did you end up starting?
Yeah. Ended up starting, bro. I was killing. First couple games, I'm killing. I think what? 3rd or 4th game into the season, I tore my ACL.
Dang.
ACL, meniscus, PCL, all of it. Complete tear.
So after that, you was thinking like, man, my life over with.
No, bro. And the crazy thing is, so like, one thing I want to tell younger kids, bro. One thing I want to give to the younger generation: never, if you have any social media, make sure you always look at it.
Because you always look at it?
You never know who's on what. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? You going through college, you only thinking about Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah.
You thinking like Facebook for old folks. Not realizing if you trying to go overseas, those overseas people might not have Instagram or Twitter. They might only have Facebook. So the year I tore my ACL, DMs flooded. But on Facebook, I didn't see until after. So, bro, it's teams like high-level teams, bro, contacted me like, yo, I want you to come play for my squad and stuff like that. But I never responded till it was too late because I never knew. Like, in my mind, Facebook for older folks.
Facts. Facebook was from high school, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not getting on Facebook at all. I ain't even had an app. Something told me, my mom was like, get on Facebook because a couple people want to see you. I got on Facebook, bro, DMs flooded. All teams, like Germany, Spain.
Dang, overseas teams?
Overseas teams, bro. And I try to respond back, but of course it's too late.
It's too late, yeah.
They don't even say nothing, bro. So I missed the opportunity. And I want to make sure nobody else missed the opportunity, bro.
So just check your social media.
At all costs. At all costs, bro. Check your social media.
Because you played on a year, you was in Carolina, didn't you?
Yeah.
So after you came back from your ACL tour, how was it? Like, how was it getting back on the floor?
Low key, I want to quit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I want to quit. Because I ain't never had like besides my groin being out a couple months, but I ain't never had to have surgery. I've never broke anything in my body.
Yeah.
I never had to have surgery on anything. And so like growing through that, bro, mentally I was done. I was like, nah, I don't even want to hoop no more. Like, going through that rehab, I'm like, and my leg wasn't progressing as fast as I wanted it to. And watching, like, because I started the year off great, bro. I was scoring, they was throwing me the ball, they needed me out there. To go from that to watching them lose, bro, that was our worst season in Western history.
So you feel like if you would have played, it wouldn't have been that bad?
No. So I'm feeling like, bro, I'm like, dang, just watching them lose and knowing you can't do nothing about it was helpless. So I'm like, I'm not even trying to hoop no more, bro, honestly. I didn't even want to play. I didn't want to work out. I didn't even want to be in the gym, bro. I didn't even want to see a basketball because I just felt like it was done, bro. It was done. And then one of my assistant coaches named Willie Freeman put in my mind, he's the him, a dude named Devin Peterson was like my right hand man. They both like kept me. I would say both of them single-handedly, besides my mom, you know what I'm saying? They both kept me wanting to play basketball, wanting to get back to hooping. So then after that, after seeing them lose so much and then just like taking time to myself, I was like, nah, I got to.
Enough for that, yeah.
So I started getting back into it, started working on my legs, started getting back healthy.
Well, some motivation, it motivated you.
And I came back. Tore my ACL in December. I had surgery in January.
What year was that?
2017.
Okay.
I had surgery in January. I came back in August.
Came back in August 2017.
Yep.
And started killing again.
Nah, bro, not even killing right away. I was starting to like get my mojo back, but I was scared because I didn't know how my knee was going.
You want that mindset? This is why I tell these kids too. Like, yo, like. When Derrick Rose got hurt, because he ain't gonna take he jumped 3 times, you feel me?
Bro.
So that 4th time, you thinking like, bro, I gotta come down careful. I ain't trying to be more explosive than I was.
And the way I tore mine was like, so a dude tried to go over the screen, I beat him over top of the screen, and he came back and he fell into my knee as I was playing. And
you heard that?
Bro, I didn't even hear it pop. I didn't hear it pop at all. I felt it. There was like it was a very sharp pain. So I'm like, dang, maybe I just hyperextended. You know, you be hyperextended, you get that sharp pain. So I'm like, dang, I hyperextended. So I get off the court, and the trainer comes to me, and he's like, "You good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm straight." So I'm riding the bike, and I'm riding the bike fine, bro, riding it fine. So I'm thinking like, yo, I'm straight. Like it ain't that. It was just a hyperextension. But as soon as I try to put pressure on it, I can't. So I'm like, damn, bro, something ain't right. And so he was like, maybe it's just a bone bruise. And I looked at him like, bro, what? You know, I'm gonna sit out for a bone bruise. Like, ain't no way. So I missed the rest of that game. He was like, well, just come back. Nah. Before that, I put ice on it. And you know, ice usually numbs whatever you put it
does.
on. Bro, it started like, it was like burning my leg. Like literally. So I'm like, nah, something ain't right. He was like, all right, take the ice off, go home. And if it swelled, then we, you know what I'm saying, we'll come back the next day.
We'll look at it.
Bro, I woke up the next day, bro, my knee was like, that.
Couldn't get out of bed, could you?
Couldn't get out of bed. They came and got me. I had an MRI, torn ACL.
So how was that recovery? Like, how was the recovery you tore it?
Recovery was hard, bro, just because you're trying to get like range of motion back. That's the hardest part. Getting the confidence back is a hard part. I say range of motion and confidence is the hardest. Like being able to run and play on it, that's kind of like second nature, stuff like that. But getting that confidence back in your knee, and then like being able to be like flexible as you was, hardest part, bro. Hardest part. And then like on the court stuff, you know what I'm saying, you might second guess making this move because you know what I'm saying? So like I didn't really feel comfortable until somebody bumped into it. Somebody dove after the ball and I was trying to pick it up.
You trying to jump out the way?
Nah, bro, I was trying to pick it up. I didn't even see him. He came and dove and he hit it. And I'm like, all right, it's the same thing that just happened.
Yeah.
And I was straight, got back up. I was like, oh yeah, I'm straight now. After that, I was good. After that, I was like, I had a knee brace on. I stopped wearing the knee brace, but after every game, my knee would swell up. So I knew I wasn't like 100%,
Yeah,
but I wanted to
my knee
play.
to this day.
I wanted to play so bad, I wouldn't sit down no more. So I ended up playing senior year.
Did you change up your game as your ACL? Okay, imagine. Okay, did you go back to the JJ Reddick? Just spot up shooting?
I shot more when like early on in the season because I couldn't move as much as I wanted to move.
Yeah.
I was still like only like 75-80%.
Mm-hmm.
But once I started, like by the time the second half of the season started, I used to play in the knee brace. I took the knee brace off, and then I was like, so now I started attacking around a little bit more, so pull-ups, all that, sharp cuts. I was straight after that, but it took me a minute to get that one to just like, all right, now I gotta just go out there and play. I was timid, nervous. Any little thing I did, if I feel a sharp pain, and I'm like, nah, I can't do that.
I feel that,
You know what I'm saying?
So after college, you go overseas after college?
A couple of years I went overseas, played in the Dominican Republic, but the way they broadcast it and the way they broadcast it and the way that you think about it is totally different, bro. Like, cause you think you're gonna go overseas, you finna make hella money. You know what I'm saying? You think you finna just be up there living. One is hard, bro. You by yourself, no family, no friends. You really grinding, and you grinding just to get to a better league, or like a league or a team that's in like a top league, so you can get paid a little bit more.
Yeah.
Coming from not really having the best senior year. I'm like down here trying to climb a mountain, you know what I'm saying? So like the money that they offer you ain't where people think it is, you know what I'm saying? Like unless like you go Power 5, of course you're gonna get a better team because your college resume is better. Or if you had like a good senior year in college, you might start like middle tier versus starting at the bottom. And then it come back to whoever you know, if they can get you on a good team, then you know what I'm saying? I had a shit-ass agent.
I'm about to ask you about that too. He was trash.
Terrible agent, bro. Like, terrible agent. And that was a mistake on me. And he just couldn't get me no good deals that I thought was worth my time. So after a couple years, bro, I was like, nah, I'm not even going back. I'm cool with not playing. Hard, at first it was hard, but you gotta think, bro, I'm making more money working over here than I would have been over there.
Yeah.
It's like, you gotta have a life when you come back here, outside of playing basketball over there, and if you ain't making that much money, what you gonna do? You gonna go over there for 6 months, then come back here and work? I'm thinking, whole time I'm thinking like, I'm finna go over there and hoop, make enough money so when I come back here, I can chill, relax before I go back over there. And then when I like that, so I was like, nah, I'd just rather find a job working over here and just hoop locally and stuff like that and be straight.
So if you had your better agent, you think you still be overseas?
100%.
100%.
Cause I still, you know what I'm saying, I still hoop now, but.
Yeah, I remember y'all hoop with you at the FedEx, you be out, you was playing for real?
No.
I wasn't either.
It's like, now more so, I just try to have fun, bro. Like,
yeah.
When you playing serious, I take the game way too serious, and like with certain people, you can't take the game way serious because they not on the same level or as good as you are.
That's true.
So if they miss a layup or they drop a pass or they turn the ball over a lot,
you start getting mad.
You know what I'm saying? So like, nah, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard, but like at the same time, when I play against competition that's like that I feel like is on my level or even better than me, then that's when I now I'm about to play just to make sure I don't get embarrassed or nothing like that.
Yeah, cause I can definitely tell you won't play for real. Remember I kept telling you if you play, I'll play.
Yeah, but
then when she wasn't playing, I said, man, he ain't playing.
but it's hard though, bro. Like stuff like that is just.
It's for some cardio.
That's all I'm using it for, bro. I'm out there just to have fun, play the game I still love, you know what I'm saying? not make somebody else feel bad about themselves because they can't play as good as I can play. I'm not. That's not me. I'm not a person to downgrade the next person because they don't have the skills that I got. I'd rather just go out here,
get some good cardio and good
good cardio, play good enough to where like my team could win, but also make sure other people that's on my team having fun. Or like the hoop session was fun. It's not no back and forth, everybody arguing type stuff.
Cause it's crazy because like, bro, man, you be hooping against the same people.
Yeah.
But we be in that crowd. Yeah. So dang, so I feel it though, man. So it's, how long was you overseas though?
I only played 2 years.
2 years? You just like, it ain't worth it?
No.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not even like, I'm not gonna say it wasn't worth it. With a better agent, it would have been worth it.
Okay, yeah.
Playing over there to get the experience, definitely worth it. That's a dream for like anybody out there. If that's one of your dreams, go do it. Just so you can say you got that under your belt.
Experience, okay.
But if you ain't got nobody that's doing right by you in your corner as far as agent, nah, I don't do it.
I was gonna say, how old are you?
28.
Okay, so you feel like, do you feel like you could go back overseas and play ball, or just like?
Yeah, they offered me the right amount of money. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
No, ain't never wrong. I feel that too. I feel that.
Should be mad, but
Cause I remember. I did a prank on my girl. Well, she's my fiance now. I was like, yeah, I'm getting ready to go back overseas, play ball, this and that. She was like, for what? And I was like, because there's nothing down here for me. Why you want to do that? I was like, cause it's something I love to do. I just see what she gonna do. When I say she was hot, she was hot.
But see, like my thing is, if I could go back overseas for 6 months and I can make more than I make here,
You gone.
bro, I am going to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm going to play basketball because if I make enough money to where I can fly you over here,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I don't see the problem. You can work back in the States.
Uh-huh.
Technically, I'm working overseas.
Facts.
Once you get to a certain level, a lot of players move their girls over there. You know what I'm saying? To stay with them for 6 months. So it's like, if I was making good enough money to do that, yeah. If they offer me good enough money to do that, yeah.
Respect. I respect that. I definitely respect that.
She'll be mad though, but she'll get over it.
Yeah, she gonna be over because at the end of the day, yeah. I feel like she will be over it because number one, she's with you overseas.
You know what I'm saying? And like, that's my dream. She's not gonna try to kill my dream.
Yeah.
I'm letting her live her dream. So why not let me live my dream? You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So I think if the money was right, she'd be alright.
That's what you said. Is there, before we head up out of there, is there a message you would want to give to other kids?
One message to the kids that I
Or
was
just anybody that's trying to like play
That's trying to
ball?
hoop?
Just trying to hoop.
high school. There's nothing wrong with going D2 or D3 or JUCO. Because no matter where you go, if you good enough, they will see you. Even if it's overseas, everybody not gonna make the NBA. So if you can get paid good money overseas, go overseas. And then for college players, don't listen to everything a college coach tells you.
They be selling dreams.
They're gonna tell you whatever they want to tell you to get you to come to that school.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, their job is to, one, make the best roster they can, and two, win games. It's not to make sure that Riece come in here and restart right away. I need Riece on the team, but if Riece ain't playing up to par, Riece ain't playing. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They, at the end of the day, their job is to win games. So go somewhere. For me, I say one, go somewhere to where a college coach is telling you not what you want to hear, but the things you need to hear.
Mm-hmm. And
And then two, go somewhere where you're gonna play, whether that's D2, D3, whatever. Because you can go overseas from anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's so fixated on going D1 because they want to try to make it to the league, not realizing that there's only a certain percentage that make it to the league. And even those players at Power 5 schools that have really good years don't even make it league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is true.
So it's like, bro, a lot of people make good money going overseas. So you gotta know, like, one, be real with yourself. If you're not a top player, you might want to change your path and think about, all right, my next step in basketball might be to take this route overseas versus I'm only going league, and then once that don't happen, everything else fails. You give up on yourself and stuff like that. That's the only message I got.
Well, you have it here, man. It's the Larry Lounge. Let's get it, man. Got my boy Riece in the building, man. Thanks for pulling up, man.
Peace.
We outie.